And take a deep breath in. Maybe you want to release in an exhalation. Let's go. And to come out, you'll roll onto one side, which side is most comfortable for you. You remove all of the props. And then you bring your knees to your chest to bend your spine the other way. You can hug your knees. Maybe you want to rock a bit from side to side or make circles. Massaging the lower back. And then stretch, relax for a short moment of Shavasana to feel the body after this posture. Let your body sink completely into the earth. Let go. If you ever feel yourself drifting off, gently come back to the present moment, where all the wisdom is. And slowly prepare for movement again. In between the heart opening postures, we're gonna work a bit on hips. It's called eye of the needle. You can bring your feet soles to the mat, your knees pointing towards the ceiling or the sky. And what you do is you bring your right ankle on top of your left knee, just below the knee. The right knee, it points to the right side. It can also come a bit more backwards, that's no problem. And then from here, you bring both legs towards the chest. And the right arm goes in between the hole, left arm around. And you can grab the back side of the thigh, or you can grab the front of the shin. And if this is too much, you can use like a scarf or a belt to hold your legs. You make sure your shoulders are on the mat, your neck. Otherwise, you can place a blanket underneath the head. As we stay there for 2.5 more minutes. So make sure your chin doesn't come all the way up, but a bit in. Again, give yourself time to adjust to this new posture. You feel the opening, the right hip, the back side of the hip. Also some sensations in the leg. And don't really pull your knee towards you, let the gravity do its work. Keep on breathing. Keep your face relaxed. One more minute here. How does this moment feel? Without interfering in the story, can you observe that it flow and pass through? Taking a deep breath in, exhale, release your arms. First place the left foot back and the right one, and stay here for a couple of breaths. Feel the sensations in the legs. Now your body literally get more fluid again. Energy flowing. And if you're ready, we're going to move to the left side. So lift up your left leg and place the ankle on the right knee. So we change sides. Bring both legs towards the chest. Left arm goes in the middle. Right arm around. And then be honest with yourself. Is your tailbone coming up? Then either use a scarf or place your hand behind the thigh. And if you feel yourself forcing, you recognize it in daily life. And you then be gentle with yourself. Maybe take a little step back. Use extra breath. Come out of the posture. But don't be scared of uncomfortable feeling. Even if you are, can you work with that uncomfortableness? You be there with your attention and loving awareness. As we stay here for 1 more minute, maybe if your eyes closed and really focus what happens on the inside. And from here again, take a deep breath in. Exhale, release. Release your arms, your legs, and slowly stretch them out. For a moment back into Shavasana. Feel your legs, your hips. Embrace yourself fully in this moment. And prepare for movement again. So from here, we're going to the back bend. So what you can do from here, you just turn around on your belly. You don't have to move too much. And make sure your legs are relaxed. Maybe you can shake them a bit. Don't hold them, don't keep them together, just let them be in their natural position. You bring your elbows underneath the shoulders or a bit more to the front. Like don't put them back, you see, then you really tense the shoulders. So come a bit more front. And if you have lower back issues, you can come a bit lower. So you hold your elbows and place your forehead on them. As we stay here for 5 minutes. Check if your shoulders are relaxed, your buttock. As again, this is an opening for the front area of the body, so the chest. And also compression in the lower back, the kidney area. And if you feel comfortable, you can also let your head hang. If this is too heavy, just keep it in this neutral position. In Chinese medicine, they work with meridians and energy channels in the body. So we work now in this class a lot on the lung and heart meridian. And emotion associated with the lungs are sadness and grief. Is associated with letting go, making new beginnings. So if there's anything you want to let go of, you can tune in with that and give yourself space to fully experience that. Letting go, new beginnings, always in full sadness. If nothing comes up, that's perfectly fine. Just be with the sensations present right now. We're halfway there. If you feel it's becoming too much, then you can always come back and put your head down on the mat. Breathe deeply, relax. One more minute. If you want something extra, you can come up into the seal. If not, you can stay here. But otherwise, you place your hands on the sides of the mat and you point your fingers a bit to the left and to the right, like the flippers of a seal. And then you feel that the compression also comes a bit higher and more intense. Your arms can be a little bit bent, shoulders low. It requires some effort in the muscles of the arms. Keep on breathing towards the back. Your face is out, maybe there's a gentle smile. Couple more breaths. Take a deep breath in and exhale on the side. And slowly come. You can either make a pillow of your arms or place them beside your body, whatever feels most comfortable. Maybe you wiggle your hips a bit from left to right. Massage your lower back. And then come to stillness. And slowly prepare again for movement. You can push yourself up on your elbows and from there onto all fours, hands and knees. So again, make sure your hips are above the knees, shoulders above the wrists. I'm gonna make some cat-cow movements again. So on an inhalation, your navel towards the mat, look up. Exhale, round back. Inhale, exhale. And also do it at your own pace, maybe even more slow. One more time. And then come to a neutral position. And then we're going to do a pose we also did last week. We're going to work a bit more on opening up the heart. And also the arms, as the lung and heart meridians also are on the inside of the arms. So again, it's really important to keep your hips above the knees. And from here, we're going to walk forward. You can already place a pillow or bolster on the mat if you know you need it. And then slowly come forward. As you let your chest sink towards the mat. Allow your back to make back bends. If you want something extra, you can place your chin on the mat. Or make a namaste above your head. And slowly let your chest and heart open and sink to the earth. So I'm gonna move up, you can all stay in the pose. Staying 3 more minutes here. Be very honest with yourself. If something is really painful, please come back to child's pose. So with the buttocks on the heels, either your arms stretched out in front of you or beside your body to back. And rest there until you come out of the pose. You can really see Yin Yoga as a meditation where we move the body in different positions in order to feel what's there in the present moment. So just be really aware. Without words. And that can be scary, uncomfortable. Allow those sensations to be. One more minute in this posture. Here, take a deep breath in. Exhale. And then with pressing your hands into the mat, first walk back, hands and knees. And then push your hips back to child's pose. If your hips are hanging in the air, you can use like a pillow or something, block, bring it underneath your hips. And then place your forehead on the mat. Breathe. Then on the next inhalation, pull out, very slowly, bring that low to the end. For some moments, you seated upright again. And then we're going to move into a forward bend. You can come sitting down with your legs stretched out in front of you. So again, you can, if you feel you have a bit of pain in the back and it's rounding, you can place either a folded blanket or a pillow, something underneath the hips to tilt the pelvis. If you know from yourself that your hamstrings are a bit tight, you can place blankets, bolster, or rolled mats underneath your hamstrings, underneath your knee. Let your legs just be relaxed, don't stretch them actively. Then on an inhalation, you gently open the chest. On exhalation, without pushing yourself, you roll forward. Yourself staying forward. Support yourself with as many pillows as you want. Embrace the pillow. At one moment, you can sink a little bit deeper. You can always remove the rope. Maybe feel in every exhalation. And you surrender a bit more to the moment, to this posture. Quote that one of my teachers once said is that you don't use the body to come into the posture. Use the posture to come deeper in the body. Deeper in this moment. Always makes me fun. Sure your shoulders are relaxed. Don't hold your arm. Halfway through this posture. You find yourself anywhere else than yourself. Empty the eyes without any judgment. One more minute. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. You don't need any more. Next inhalation, slowly roll up, vertebra back to sit up straight and stay here for a while. Everything being warm. We're going to move already into the last posture of today. If you notice you are a bit cold, please make yourself warmer. That's what I'm going to do. And then from here, we're going to go to lying down position again. So we haven't done a twist today. It's very important to always at least twist your spine once in class. So we're going to do the recline twist. Which can be nice. We're first going to drop our knees to the right side, and then you can bring your left arm straight up like this. You'll also open the armpit, and like I said, the lung and heart meridian, which is in the inside of the arm. The right arm can be horizontally next to you or in U-shape. I cannot put my arm straight, so I will just do this. So place your both feet on the mat. And point towards the ceiling. There are two ways to come into the posture. Like you can bring your knees a bit more above the hips and a bit more towards your head. And fall to the right side while turning your hip a bit inwards. If you feel that this is not enough for you, you can stretch the lower leg, or in this case, the right leg. And maybe place a pillow underneath the knee that's hanging. It's a bit more of an intense stretch. Really tune in with your body. To make the stretch more deeply in the spine, you can turn your head to the left side and close your eyes. Maybe in silence, you really get the chance to be with yourself in this moment. One more minute on this side. Deep breath in. Exhale. Gently to back to the center, and then also the part in the legs. And take a moment. And from here, you can lower your left arm again, bring it into U shape or horizontally, and then you can bring your right arm straight up. Place it on. Let your knees sink towards the left side. You can also stretch out your left lower leg. Again, using a prop if you need it. And turning your head towards the right side. Keep your right shoulder grounded into the mat. Enjoy your last posture tonight. Couple more breaths. Deep breath in. Exhale. Coming back towards the center. Your movements even slower. And then guiding yourself back to Shavasana. Placing your legs a bit out the sides of the mat. Using blanket, bolster, anything to make yourself comfortable. Just take a moment to really feel. You can lay still in this position for some minutes. Give your body the chance to relax. So feel your body again supported. And trust this moment and let it go. And surrender into the here and now. Follow your body getting heavier and heavier, heavier and heavier. Melting. And go. Slowly awareness back to sounds you hear around you, face, body. Prepare for some little movements. Hands, feet, head. Stretch out. Make yourself as small as possible. Then roll onto your left or right side. And stay there for a while. Then use one of your hands to come up sitting and still with the eyes closed or focusing on a point in front of you. I'm going to close the class again with three times Om and chant along with me if you like. Deep breath in. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Really take a moment to be with yourself. Be thankful for this moment that's given to us again and again. Thank you all so much for joining. Also, if you're watching it later on your own time, if you wish to make a donation, you can click the link in the group app, or if you need my banking details, just send me a private message. If there's any questions, don't hesitate to come to me, and I wish you a very peaceful and lovely evening. See you next time.